Thank you. You said something that made me think that you've been getting a lot of third-hand information or hearsay information, and I just want to, of course, offer the services of JCPS mothers who serve with you and JCPS teachers who have insights into the district on a daily basis or a weekly basis. We are available to help you. You said there's no preconceived notions about what this task force would find. However, this resolution says it will review how other states have implemented the creation of new school districts. It will assess the need for alternative governance structures, and it will explore options for the restructuring or reorganizing of school districts. It doesn't say anything about shrinking class sizes, making more schools K through 12, implementing a longer school day. So what gave you the idea that size is the single thing that we should be looking at, and segmenting the district might be the right idea?
Well, those are your words in terms of trying to put words in my mouth. In terms
I've
of
quoted
size.
3 lines from the resolution.
Let me finish, Representative.
Let's have order here.
Thank you.
Everybody go in the proper order. Please continue, Representative Raymond.
I quoted 3 lines from the resolution, which all talk about restructuring the school district. There's nothing about shrinking class sizes, compensating teachers at a higher rate, other proposals or potential solutions. So I'm wondering why you're fixated on this one.
Well, don't you think that's part of the process you go through to uncover that information through this task force to do that?
You could have a resolution
And then
proposing a task force that does not say
you go
creation
through,
of new
you're
school
picking
districts,
out.
restructuring or reorganizing.
May I finish,
Let's
please?
not.
You're picking apart one particular component of this. You're looking, okay, 3. You pick up 5. Isn't this the process you go through to expose as much information as possible to figure out where we need to go to help out the school system? Instead of doing that, I can put all kind of stuff in there. But that's one. These are just 1 or 2 or 3 components that we need to look at. I'm not going to sit there and alienate and say, you know what, we're just going to look at one particular panel, one particular path, and ignore the other things. We need to look at everything, because I think I covered other things in this resolution, that we look at things in a holistic point of view.
May I ask another question?
Briefly.
I appreciate that the task force is going to evaluate the impact of these proposals on the racial makeup of the district, and that the task force will reflect the racial makeup of the district. Are you aware that in a 13-member task force to really represent JCPS's racial makeup, every single member of this task force who doesn't have to be white, because the auditor is white, Louisville's mayor is white, all Republican members of the House are white, every single other member will need to be a person of color?
I think it's in there, Representative, that the task force is going to represent the makeup of the county itself. So
The county, not the district.
I think you're drawing a very dangerous conclusion in terms of trying to look at this particular task force, because I put in there that it has to represent the district the best it can from a geographical based on the U.S. Census data. And furthermore, the LRC is going to go through a process to evaluate and look at individuals to see what they contribute, their background and so forth, regardless of where they come from.
May I ask one more question?
I'm going to remind the members, and I appreciate you asking, always direct any additional questions to the chair. Let's keep decorum. Let's see, we have 5 people who have signed up to speak. After that, if we have time, you have a question, we'll have that opportunity if we have time. Next from Representative Bauman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Michelle Patrick, thank you for being here. You made some comments about this resolution being racist. I would hope that you could expand on that for the committee on how a resolution that is drafted to really explore and identify ways we can improve JCPS for all of the students and taxpayers in the district, how that is racist. It seems to me that the only racism I've heard here today is Representative Raymond saying that people should be excluded from consideration based on the color of their skin.
Representative Bauman, you're out of order. We're here to discuss policy, not to direct comments toward individuals. So please continue, but let's not direct anything to a particular individual.
Could you explain how this policy is racist?
I think when you look at the policy, the resolution, and it did not.
Please speak into your microphone so we can hear.
I'm sorry. You look at the resolution and you were forming that committee. at one time, not one individual of color was assigned to this commission. And not only was I aware of that, but in other meetings, we all noticed that. We have had, back in the day when I was teaching long ago and we had schools-based councils, there was an issue then that we did not have the representation. So today was the first that I've heard, but it's not in the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.